そのうちの定め Yo! Yes! You guys can see here, we finally have the release date and the pricing for the first SH Figure Arts JoJo figure. As you guys can see here, we're getting Jonathan Joestar, and this is Jonathan Joestar, you know, after he learns the Hamon and all that stuff. So yeah, this is the Jonathan the Fights Dio. Now, as you guys can see here, release date is gonna be November of this year, and the pricing is gonna be 10,000 yen. 10,000 flat, really? So that is around 70 US dollars. Now, remember, you have to pay shipping, taxes, and all that stuff. Plus, depends on where you buy it from. Some places might have it for more, some places might have it for less. And shipping, well, that just depends on the of where you live. I cannot give you those prices. So, as you guys can see here, he does come with quite a lot of stuff. Honestly, I wasn't expecting him to come with this much. Now, you can see that you get the figure, you get the sword, you get an articulate stand, you get the backpack here for him, you have the Hamon effect parts, you have the scabbard for the sword, and it looks like this sword actually fits inside it, which is pretty awesome, because one thing that I hate when they do is that they give you the scabbard here and they just go like, yeah, you get this other hilt and you have to put it in there. So you get 3 faces and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pair of hands. Well, more like 5 in just this one there. So that is good. It's gonna be standing at 170 millimeters tall, which is 6.9 inches tall, which makes him pretty darn tall, made of ABS and PC plastic. And check it out. I gotta say, he looks good. The paint job looks good. The muscle looks good. They did a good job. The only thing, like I said before, and this is my main gripe with pretty much every SH Figure Arts, I don't like the cut here, how they separate pretty much the thighs and the pants. I don't like how they do that. And of course the diaper. But with this guy, it looks really well done. I gotta say, the sword, sadly, what happened here? It looks sharp, but it's not point. It doesn't look pointy. What happened? Darn it. Kind of messed up there, didn't they? But still, the boots look good. And when they're doing poses, it looks pretty nice. Now, I don't know why, but there's like something off with the face. I mean, he has a lot of hair separation, which is great. But I just feel like there's something off with the face. He does have the mark here, as you guys can see there. The Joestar star. And man, dude, what happened to that ass? Look at that. That's, I don't know what happened there, but oh man, come on, Bandai. Bandai has to figure out a way to remove that diaper butt of theirs. But yeah, he still looks, he looks like he should look. I mean, he's skinny legs, skinny waist, and big body. You know, body guy. He's a body guy. Look at the eyes with the effect parts there. Pretty awesome. So yeah, he's looking great. I do have to say that I wish the face, at least the eyes and the eyebrows, were a little bit more colorful and they popped a little bit more. And I know a lot of people are gonna get pissed off when I say this, but you have to compare the medical ones. And the medical ones, I think those are the best ones. So yeah, SH Figure is still a little bit behind here. You can see doing a pose. And by the way, these are the same leg joints that I have on my SH Figure Arts Berserk Guts, which are pretty good. I have no problem with those. Stand with the JoJo and the stone masks there, and this is pretty much the same stand that came with Gear 5 Luffy. So if you own Gear 5 Luffy, you know how it works. The stand goes up, down, left, right, can spin. This part here can also spin. So yeah, that is pretty good. But he's not alone, no, because the Descendant of Helios is here as well. Boom, Joseph Joestar is also joining the line, and as you guys can see here, December 2025, so around 70 US dollars, which is great. And as you guys can see here, he's a little bit crazier. Now, Joseph from the series, you know how the crazy stuff that happens. And obviously, you know, Joseph is my favorite of the Joestars, and along with Yotaro Kujo, of course. But the Joseph that I like is the old man Joseph. I do like the young Joseph. I find him funny as hell, but still, I prefer the old one. You know, it's hard to beat Stardust Crusader. It's just hard. So as you guys can see, has the JoJo here with, I think if I remember correctly, was the amulet. Yeah, I think it was the amulet in this one. You can see that he has a fabric scarf, which is great. I like that they included that. But the body is pretty much the same as Jonathan's. The only difference really being that he doesn't really have shoulder pads. But the body is pretty much the same. You can see that he does come with the clackers. Yes, the clackers. I wish he came with more stuff. Because if you know in the series, he has a whole trick of things, man. And that's one of the reasons why I like him more than a lot of the other characters, because he has a sleeve, he has a trick of his sleeve, he always has a trump card. There's always something. So 3 different faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pair of hands, 6 if you include the ones he already has on. And he's standing at 172 millimeters, so he's a little bit taller than Jonathan. So 6.7 inches tall, made of a PVC ABS plastic, and another one. Yes, so you guys can see here. So yeah, Jonathan only has, oh yeah, he also has another one. Yeah, I was gonna say he uses one more material than Jonathan, but no. Still looks good. Still, like I said, same body, same SH Figuarts diaper. A lot skinnier waist and ab area, honestly, but they look rock hard, that's for sure. Now that's gonna get clipped. But man, he looks great. There's a lot of hair separation. The face, again, is the faces. There's something about the faces that for some reason SH Figuarts can't get it. You know, there's something on the face that it just, you look at it and you're like, yeah, that's supposed to be Joseph, but there's just something off about it. And I don't know if it's just the paint job, the colors that they use. Like here you can see him doing some of the poses. Clackers on. Doesn't look like the clackers have any articulation. Again, I wish he came with more stuff, because you know in the series he does a lot of stuff. Especially, man, he should have come with the Tommy gun. If you guys remember the first episode, that was pretty cool. And of course, the Joestar secret technique of running away. Very useful. Yeah, and smarter than you, that's for sure. Yeah, and here you can see the articulated stance, same as the other one. So, yeah, these two look great, but again, it's just the faces, man. The faces, there's something off about the faces, and I don't know. It's just Medico does a better job here. The thing is that Medico keeps repainting the same figures over and over again. But again, if you don't have any of the Medicos, and if you want an alternative to them, which could be a little bit cheaper, or you know, then go with these ones. But if you really want the best of the best and you want them in a bigger size as well, Medicos is coming out with you know, they have their action statue line, but now they have them, not only do they have them in 6-inch scale, but now they have them in 12-inch scale. That is pretty crazy if you guys want that. And those one actually come with, I think they do have fabric outfits, which is pretty cool. you know. So yeah, will I be picking up any of these? No, no. Like I have always said to myself, if I'm gonna pick up a JoJo figure, has to be from Medicos, and I just never have pulled the trigger on them. But we'll see what happens, you know. So yeah, that's for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.